little leg.
Hey, Rick, let's talk about pineapple words. Yeah.
Pineapple word concept is this. American grenade during World War II looks the shape of a pineapple. Now, when you throw it, you pull out the pin, it explodes.
Yes.
Everybody will have an interpretation of what a word means to them. Pineapple words, throwing a word into a conversation, it's going to have a negative connotation in the mind of the person who receives the information. And as such, it can destroy a whole deal. It can destroy relationship. And in the book,
what's a good example? What's a good example of that?
The classic, one of the ones I used in the book was like the word contract. Now,
yes.
You can have contracts for all sorts of things, but as soon as you use any sort of word contract, the other person thinks, oh, heck, they get very anxious about it because it usually requires accountants, lawyers. There's usually clauses. I won't understand it. I'm totally out of my depth. I get very anxious about it and very, very uncomfortable. And therefore, they can't move forward until they bring in a whole lot of outside resources just to make them feel comfortable about getting into a contract.
Yep.
Whereas, on the other hand, if you said, you know what, let's just get some papers together to remind us of what we're both doing and let's move forward. It's not a pineapple word. Easy, because we always get papers together. What people think about paper is very different from what they think about as a contract. So I might even sometimes say, look, I tell you what, why don't we get a piece of paper? And look, have you got something to write with?
That's it.
And I'll get a pen. Getting something to write with is just really easy. And as I mentioned in the book, you say to your wife, look, I'll be back. I'll just go down the road for 5 minutes. Well, that's a pineapple word because she knows, where are you going? How long are you really going to be? You're not going to be 5 minutes. It's going to be for 2 hours. You're going to get drunk with your friend. You see, everybody knows that 5 minutes is not a real measure of time. Everybody knows that when you go or do anything for 5 minutes, it really means half an hour or an hour. It's not a precise measurement of time. Yeah. So you could say 4 minutes or 6 minutes, and now that's a measurement of time. And so you'll get a totally different reaction from the person if you said 4 or 6 minutes than you would if you said 5. Where you can use this, you want to go for a job interview, and the person says, well, what time would you like to come in? Now, you might normally say 3:30 or 4 o'clock. But if you said, I'd say, 3:27 would be really good for me. And then the person goes, okay, 27, okay. And then she probably go around the boss and say, you know what, we've got this guy coming. What time is he coming? 3:27. Yeah, well, you know what? Sort of person I'm looking for. I want someone organised and precise. So someone who is that organised and scheduled. See, by the fact that you pick that time, said a lot about your organisation, your structure, and your schedule, which a boss would think that's pretty classic. He might forget everybody else, but when's the 3:27 guy coming in? So, but pineapple words can be, no one wants to sign anything. Everything we've ever been taught, you don't sign anything. If I'm in a negotiation and there's money involved, a pineapple word would be mentioning the word interest, because then you're going to end up having a whole conversation about what interest, how much is the right interest, what type of interest, compound interest. That's a pineapple word. Okay. Whereas I'd be better off just saying, look, I'll give you this amount of money every month and just specify the amount.